I would like to thank you for sitting down with us. I know your story is difficult to share. What is your name?
My name's Savannah Jung.
How old are you, Savannah?
I'm 23.
What is your baby girl's name?
Her name's Shaylee.
How old is Shaylee?
She is 8 weeks old.
In your own words, describe Shaylee for me.
She's a firecracker. She's a very good baby most of the time, but she's an 8-week-old. We don't sleep a lot.
Okay. Savannah, what does your future look like? What are your plans?
Well, right now I'm going to college for an Associate of Applied Sciences degree, and I'm wanting to take some extra courses to get a medical billing and coding certificate and try to find a job where I can be with her and still provide for her and just, take care of my family and have a happy family. Right. She deserves that.
Who has mentored you at the Pregnancy Support Center?
Pretty much, most of the time, it's been Judy. Oh, we love her to death. She's turned out to be Miss Shaylee's other grandma. Okay. So she's been a great support.
Were there some emotionally hard weeks that she helped you with?
She was a major emotional support, and she was there for me, everything I needed her there for. So this whole situation with the baby was a hard time, and she's been there for me every step of the way.
Why was the situation with the baby a hard time? What happened to you?
The week before Thanksgiving of last year, I had been somewhere that I had every right to be, and there's some not so great guys out in the world, and I was attacked and didn't really think much about it until a few weeks later. I realized I was getting really, really sick, and I went in there for a pregnancy test.
What happened when the nurse came back with a positive pregnancy test?
It was this, I started crying, and I couldn't, it was not something at that point that I wanted or that I had the capacity to handle, and right. It was just overwhelming and a horrible, horrible feeling.
Right. Can you describe your emotions at that time?
Oh, I was angry. I was angry at the whole situation. I was so nervous and upset. I was sick, and it was just completely overwhelming.
What were you thinking and considering?
There was so much going on. I thought, you could just get rid of it and you wouldn't have to think about it anymore. I have a sister-in-law who can't have kids, and thought, give it to her, give it to somebody who could take care of it and would want it. And there was just so much. The main thing was I don't want this right now, and I can't do this.
Recently, Todd Aiken made a comment that has sparked a firestorm of debate concerning women who have been raped and find themselves pregnant. As someone who has gone through the trauma of that experience, would you share with us your thoughts and your opinions?
There have been a lot of comments made, especially with the elections and everything, about abortion being okay for victims of rape, and it makes me mad because it's not. And to say that the baby is, to punish the baby for something that it didn't do, that's what you're doing when you abort the baby, because God created a life out of that, and there's a purpose for that life, and to punish the baby for something that someone else did is not right. And you can't make that right. And when there have been some really stupid comments made and some really stupid arguments made about it. And, you know, the baby is as much a victim as the mom. And it makes me mad because a lot of the politicians, their view is, well, the mother has to live with that. She has to look at that child every day and think about that. I don't connect her to that. She's her own little person, and she's mine. She's got nothing to do with him. She's mine. And I have a lot of strong feelings about what should happen to him, but absolutely none of them are connected to her.
Savannah, what would your life look like now if the center had not been available for you?
I have no idea, because I don't know what I would have done about her. And, had I gone ahead and had her anyway, the support system I had was almost nothing. And they've really been there for me. They've been there for her. And it's kind of given me some more family, it feels like. So I don't know. I know that I wouldn't be able to have the outlook I have towards her and be able to take care of her like I do.
What would you like to say to those who support the Pregnancy Support Center?
I'd like to tell them thank you, because they indirectly have helped me with my daughter tremendously.